Welcome to Fifth Dimension. So thank you for joining me. This is a collective reading, so it's either going to resonate or it's not. The energy that I'm picking up on is a message for those with focus on healing, specifically in the heart center, okay? So if that is something you currently have been putting focus towards, I think this might be for you. Let's go ahead and get the main energy for the reading of the collective for today. We have woman holding a coin. So I was picking up on strong feminine energy, strong sense of self-focus. Obviously, this is going to be about like your own stability. So however that applies to you, this could be just like in your general perimeter. So like in your personal space, or it could be as far as like with money, and I'm seeing like expansion. So growing and building, and it sort of feels like laying out a foundation for something that you're reimagining for yourself. So I feel it's almost like coming back to the drawing board. I know this is supposed to be about healing, and I know that we're going to get there because I have a feeling it's what's being addressed in order to find a real place of stability in this energy specifically. But it feels like having had an idea, planted the seed, watered it, saw the plant start to sprout, but sort of feeling like there's something missing. If you were like an alchemist, right? And could change the structure of the seedling, and going back to the drawing board and making some edits, if you will, in the seedling, and then going back. That's sort of what it feels like, okay? So it may be like, I'm hearing rebranding something, or sort of like adding, I don't know, like adding to your portfolio, or like list of things that you do, or services I'm hearing. It just depends on whatever it is that you're trying to do. I feel like there's a change in the plan, and what you're seeing is much bigger for yourself than, let's say, a year ago, because that's what I'm getting. All right, so let's get other energy oracles. What does the collective need to hear? We have card 33, Door to Romance, card number 5, attachment. My heart started to pound immediately when I saw that. It's just like, I just didn't want to see that. I was like, let's not. Just kidding. Resistance 2, feeling unsure, feeling very clouded. It's very contrasting energy. This is like a cold, dreary, empty falseness, where this is a very protected door to romance that feels warm and inviting and soft and safe and cozy. It's contrasting energy. So what do we need to know about? So this was the energy check-in, just to clarify. If that resonates with your energy and where your focus is at, chances are these messages will resonate for you, okay? So I need to know what the heck this is about, just because that's what we're here for. I was going to say just to get it out of the way and continue with the reading, but I guess that's what the purpose is. Sorry, my bad. I'm trying to rush the messages. What does the collective need to hear? Clarify door to romance. We have the King of Pentacles. So interesting, because this is essentially the Queen of Pentacles, and now we have the King of Pentacles coming up. So this is the counterpart. Clarify the attachment. clarify the attachment energy for the collective, please. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let me just get one more. Clarify. The Five of Cups. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. So it's coming out of an energy of lack into an energy of balance. In some aspect, I don't know if this connects with this. So this could obviously very well be a connection. I'll just say that, okay? Because I'm not getting any very clear indication onto it. It's just, there's definitely two different energies here. Now this sort of feels like it's telling me a story of in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Something like that. Clarify to me. Yes. This feels like energy that's being moved into, but this feels like it's telling me a little story. Sorry, let me get in here. How does this relate to this though? I'm hearing regret. There's a sense of regret. Either on your part, on another person's part. This is definitely feels like there's something already that is some sort of established connections. I'm seeing vines that have grown. So something that's taken place over time. And then I see the vines being pulled out and just like torn or ripped apart. That's what this is giving me. So please just take that how it resonates. Obviously, this is going to mean something that you had growth, felt growth, somehow in what feels like a harsh way because of the way that I feel it in my chest, like the pain of it being ripped apart. And that's included in the energy here. Now I feel like there's a sense of regret or a sense of wishing that hadn't happened, obviously, right? I feel like this caused tremendous growth, either on your part. Take it how that resonates. This could be on your part or another person's part, however the energy connects, perhaps on both, because of the Six of Pentacles, of some sort of balance that was necessary. If this is a connection, is this going to be like, is this a love reading? What is the main energy of the messages for the collective? The main energy of what the collective needs to hear. The Queen of Wands. Reigniting something. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's an already existing story. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. I forgot to mention that 33, in case that's a synchronicity for you. I know 33 has been prevalent for me, but not in this sense, not in this vibe. Just like 313s, 303s, things like that. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. It's giving nearing I want to say the end, but then I'm hesitate to say the end because it sort of feels like it's actually just a different beginning. Queen of Cups. This is a lot of Queen energy. Are there like a lot of people involved here? I don't understand what's going on. I hate when I get so confused. Why are there so many queens here? Stop. I'm so confused. 1013, I just saw. What does it mean? I'm not going to pull any tarot because I'm going to confuse myself more. Why are there so many queens? Okay, now I'm having a flashback to the other day when I pulled for myself and I had so many kings. It just feels like things are lining up. This could all just be your energy. Because the other day I was like really like shook, right? Like why, like that had never happened. I was just like king, 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 king. Everywhere there was kings. And I was like, that's weird. What's going on? But I feel like it was my energy, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I was just like really in my dominant manly energy. I was very masculine that day. Just kidding. I don't understand what's going on here. To be honest, I feel very thrown off. I'm not going to sit here lie to you and make up a story about the 4 queens, unless that means something to you, the 4 queens. The guatas over here, these are the same essentially energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Please make this make sense. Why you got me on YouTube over here spitting nonsense. Card number 17, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. That's a sign, at least for me. There's a little bit of cloudiness that feels necessary. It feels just like, I don't know, it's giving me like heart palpitations. Like it's making me feel anxious but excited at the same time, that there's just like connection with spirit. Like I get real excited with things like that, right? Like let's say for example, if I say, oh, it's feeling very Four of Wands energy, and then all of a sudden the Four of Wands pops up and I get excited, right? Because it just feels like a synchronicity in the energy, like there's little chispas coming together that I can't see. And so I feel like there's something like that, like in the air, in the energy, in whoever you are watching this, in your like vibe or in like your day-to-day, that just feels like an underlying electricity of little happenings that sort of make you feel excited, but then like, I don't know, like anxious at the same time. Maybe getting heart palpitation. Just kidding. We have the hummingbird spirit, be here now. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of happenings in the present moment. So, okay, I'm gonna scratch whatever I originally said, that I was like, maybe you are working on heart healing. None of that is really coming out here. Maybe it was part of the lesson that was indicated of the underlying. We didn't tap too far into the story. I just gave you like an overview. I gave you the cliff notes of the story, right? But I feel like there's a lot of self-focus, and I feel like that's where you're being guided to. So when you recognize yourself getting distracted or being sucked in to what feels like sucked into, let's say, the story that I told, the little book. Yeah, close the little book. Don't put your energy there. It feels like your energy, or like the main message that I feel guided to tell you is, specifically now more than ever, today, as you view this, as you feel guided to focus on yourself. Focus on what keeps you buzzing. This is what I'm getting. And then I saw you like having little wings and getting excited. And whatever excites you, whatever motivates you, whatever makes you, whatever floats your boat is where you need to stay focused. Because I feel like there's a little like a pool energy, but I feel like there's stuff going on and you feel it, but do not get distracted. It's sort of what I'm getting. Okay, let me get another one of these. Owl spirit, you see clearly now. Card number 43. Look at her with her crown. It's like wisdom that's just like flowing through you. Okay, in some aspects I feel, if you believe in receiving downloads, I always think that sounds funny. But you know what I mean, right? Like where all of a sudden something clicks and makes sense, which is essentially my definition of what a download is. It's like when you're thinking, when you're contemplating, and you've had a new experience that you can now plug into the mix of thoughts that you were contemplating and tearing apart and dissecting and inspecting, in whatever manner you do. When you have these new pieces to throw into the mix because you've experienced something new, such as this story that you've dissected and gone through and grown from, you have these extra parts in the mix, and all of a sudden new things start to click for you. And that's what I call a download, right? You have a download because all of a sudden you're just like, oh my God, it's because of this and this and this. And if I had seen this and this and this, and the way that I responded, this and this and this, or whatever, and things just feel like you see so clearly. That's what I call it, like just wisdom flowing through you. And it causes growth and allows for your expansion in many ways, is what I'm getting. Because all of this beautiful queen energy that I'm getting, now mind you that if this is in regards to a connection, it doesn't have to be really, right? Because it's just, yeah, no, I'm not going to throw that into the mix. I'll put some cards on it right now. Just to stay in this vibe that I'm getting right here. I just feel like there's a lot going on for you. I feel like there's a lot of, there's words that I'm getting, and none of them are real words. Clarities, you're getting clarities, you're getting clarifications, you're getting like, what's the word? Epiphanies. You're having epiphanies at this time. And I feel like it's allowing for rapid growth. Even if you don't quite see it, like it's coming out in the energy. I'm convinced now that instead of this, like, I feel like this is all you, like a full, well-rounded individual. That sounded funny. Like I'm trying to sell you to somebody. Like, come on now. They're a well-rounded individual. They have all the qualities of the Queen of Pentacles. Twice. All of the amazing, fiery, ambitious, and passionate energy of the Queen of Wands. And then we have beautiful nurturing and depth and wonderful loving and nurturing and healing energy of the Queen of Cups. You'd be a fool. Just kidding. I hate being a salesman. That was like the worst thing. I don't like convincing people of anything. It bothers me. Okay, Card number 20 with Judgment and the Phoenix. Remember, did I say it with the Queen of Wands? Or I said something reignited? I'm really getting that. This is at the Phoenix. Because remember also I was saying with the little story, it was sort of giving me like an ending, but also it kind of felt like a beginning. Let me, I keep forgetting to pull for this. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna keep all my queens here. Sorry, I'm a mess. Ugh. Okay. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Seven of Swords. Ugh, don't start getting messy. Do not start getting messy on me, please. I do not want to get into a messy reading. Nope. Sorry, the Seven of Swords is not giving me good vibes right now. Two of Pentacles. What else? Justice. What else? What does the collective need to know about the King of Pentacles? What is this energy about? The Page of Swords. I'm getting like more beneath the surface. Because this is giving me like a false surface, which is this, right? That may have be a factor. Is like some sense of, well, the card says attachment, right? Sense of attachment to, I'm hearing a persona, which is also what the Sun of Swords giving me. Kind of like, you know, like being just not quite authentic. Now, how deep that goes, I don't know. But it feels like, okay, what did I hear? Something, there's more beneath the surface. There's more beneath the surface. In regards to the King of Pentacles. I don't know if this is another person. I'm not getting a strong indicator on that. So the door to romance may just mean like as far as your heart. Like your heart being able to, is that what this is? Like your heart healing from having from a specific experience. Yeah. Okay. So is that where the heart healing connects? All right. This could have been an experience where, what did I say? Something about under the surface, right? There's something like that. In regards to a situation, in regards to your heart, or it could be multiple, right? Because the Three of Swords always just gives me like all the residual in regards to the heartache. Ooh, and then we have the heart here on the scale. And then I heard, took your power back. And then I looked at the Queen of Wands and she's just like, you're damn right I did. Sorry. Look at her. I love that. Okay. So this was for the purpose of balance, right? This little icky energy. Okay, I feel like your heart's done some healing and it's a little shy. It's a little shy, but it feels in a place of balance and very like strength, of balance and strength, to where I feel like you're warming up to the idea of perhaps like, I heard letting somebody in, but then also like being open to letting somebody in. So however that resonates for you. Nine of Swords. Okay. But it brings you a lot of anxiety. And then we have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I definitely feel like it's in the cards for you, regardless of whether it's something you are actively working towards. I feel like energetically, like there's just no way. There's just no way. Like high vibe, feminine energy will automatically attract is all I'm going to say. It's just going to attract. So there's no way. I feel that it's like putting out the beacon of your heart is sort of what I'm getting, especially this Queen of Wands. You damn right. Oh. Yeah, I feel like heart expansion. Yeah, like for some of you, I do feel like it's an actual like intentional planning out. For others of you, I just feel like it's just where you're vibing, like you're just in the flow of like so much self-love that there's no way you can't end up in the waters of a connection. Somebody else vibing in the same way. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. Look here, more. Now we get in the masculine energy popping in there. Anything else the collective needs to know before I close this message? Before I close this reading? The Eight of Swords. Oh wait, that's an interesting message. Where is he? So here's what I got. Can I just grab the card already and not... This guy right here. I sort of got that there's a period of time, and this may be in regards to your heart, where you just felt blocked. So really just like of all aspects, completely in a state of dire situations, in a dire situation, right? But I was sort of getting, and I don't like this, but this is what it is. I'm just gonna relate. I just saw 27, that it was sort of like intentional on your spirit guides part to it feels almost like hold you in a place of blockage, but it was like, no, like there was a lot of things that they were asking you to really take a hard look at if you felt like that, like stagnation is sort of what it feels like. And I feel like this like wanting to just clear that energy away, and that maybe why it's clearing now for sure, but it's sort of just like, I don't know how long this has been for you that you felt that, if this is resonating with you, but it sort of feels like it was a while. But also here, I forgot what I was gonna freaking say. It's like it was purposely part of the journey, whether like that's fucked up, right? To think like, oh, I gotta go through all these shitty situations and deal with these shitty thoughts and shitty after lingering effects in order to find my strength, and despite all of that, you know, push forward and find my voice and find my passion and find my stability and find my healing and find my own power. And now that's clearing for you. It's just that it was necessary to clear all of that in order to now be to an open new space, which is where I feel that you're going. I do feel that there is a lot of anxiety involved in potentially, like I said, if you're potentially considering like letting people into your heart space. It doesn't have to be romantic. This is just about really letting people in, like feeling safe to like connect with people on a deep level, and allow them into, you know, like your thoughts and emotions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I got for you. Let me pull you a little unicorn card, because I feel like, well, never mind. I'm always saying that I feel like I was all over the place. I feel like I didn't even give a clear message, but this is what it is, right? We have discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. OMG. So there is that like protectiveness. Okay, so use your discernment. It's important. Even, okay, that's what's going to, sorry, I need to calm down. This is what you've gained. This is like how you've leveled up. This is how you've established your queen energy in all aspects, is that you've gained discernment from all of your experiences. You're able to see what's beneath the surface, is what we were getting in something, right? That there's more beneath the surface. You're able to see it. You're able to discern it. Damn right I am. This queen, I'm never going to stop thinking of her that way. But look, they both have the same snarl on their face. Like, you're damn right I did. You're damn right I smelled that a mile away. It had that smelly smell that smelled from a mile away. So being able to discern is your power. That's like your superpower. Hello, that's like a superpower for sure. Being able to discern and smell bullshit, and being able to take action before the bullshit even gets to you, right? Before it even stinks up your clothes. I love that. Okay, yay. Now I feel like we closed off with a cute little like bow on the top with discernment. That's what this, okay, so something about that will be in the title. Just saying, just saying. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Thank you for joining me. If you stayed all the way to the end, please be sure to like the thing. Click it. I appreciate those of you that do. Until we have again.